Hey everyone, welcome back to All the Mods 9. This episode I'd like to do a little bit more evil craft. So obviously we started pretty early on and we did some of the evil craft stuff, especially this here where we can, mend some of our equipment. Now I don't have a lot of use for these bits of armor, etc. So I tend to, I don't really need to do whatever I'm doing here, but I tend to throw them in here and then extract the enchants off. And throw them into my library thing, which is upstairs into here, into the enchantment library, and then that way I can pull whatever I want to out. But yeah, so I can then give the netherite armor to the villagers for all it matters. But yeah, so repairing things is cool. I do occasionally repair the armor I'm wearing. But things are quite slow. So, working through all the bits and pieces that we get and then sending it through to the village for them to use can take some time. So I'd like to, again, get into a little bit deeper into Evilcraft because there are a few things in there that will benefit us greatly. And then there's going to be a couple of items that are going to be needed for the star. So we look up here. Here's our Evilcraft side leading into a couple of things at the top here. So before we jump into that, I do have one item here that I can craft up, which is the miniature Twilight Portal, like Forest Portal. Have that back. So all that needs is a block of each of the metals from the Twilight Forest, and then the essences, so 40 of each essence, with a Snow Queen head in the middle. You can see there where I point at the altar here, we're getting the miniature Twilight Forest portal as the result. So I'll just hit the button on that. I went back to the Twilight Forest and grabbed another Snow Queen head, so I didn't lose my my one on the wall up here. She's still there. So we got this one here, this miniature Twilight Forest portal. And again, that was this quest here. What are we going to get? We've got a golden hook. Whatever I need a golden hook for. And that will be used in one of these two items. So this has the potential for the Snow Queen trophies, but we can get these other items here from Blue Skies. And the other one was one down here. This is the one that requires the Twilight Forest portal. Quite a few things here that are required. Here's some rejuvenated flesh. That's going to be needed as well. Awakened Supremium Furnace. So we've got quite a few things. So I'm just going to drop this in here. Because obviously this is where I'm starting to collect up all the items I need for the star. So those ones there are from this here. As for the singularity, I haven't checked it lately. I do have an output just running ancient leaves and dirt here, but we've still got quite a bit. Actually, what have I got? Do I need to add another leaves? No, that's doing okay. There's probably some other stuff that I can dump in there that I really just don't need. But I'll work through what that looks like in between episodes and just continue that on its way to being crafted. All right, so evil craft. So if I jump up here, outside we've obviously got our tree with the sanguinary pedestal underneath it, dripping blood, collecting it up. I've made this tank here a lot bigger. It's now a 48 bucket tank. And in evil craft, you just combine tanks together to get larger sizes. So what I'd like to do is just, as you would have seen before, there's an evil craft quest line. I've done a little bit in this. There's a couple things here. We've got the Papa blood chest, so the larger blood chest. I'd like to build one of them and pop it in the wall here and then move away from just this slow setup here. So let's see what we need to do there. If I go back to that page and we click on this, we need 25 reinforced undead plank, which requires undead planks and a promise of tenacity 2. The promise of tenacity 2 requires a golden promise acceptor and a bowl of promises tier 1. What's a golden promise acceptor? So I need a promise of tenacity 1. Need some iron promises. Okay, so let's get a block of iron. Actually, let's just do evil here. Oop, helps if I can spell evil. We do have a couple of Vengeance Essence. I need to get some more of them. We do have Dusted Bowl. Oh, we got a tier 0 promises. Okay. We've got a little bit of stuff in here. I've got some condensed blood that I can work through. I am going to need some more undead planks. We may need a few more undead trees. I wonder if it's worth... I can get the undead tree from here, right? Undead. Where's what? Just an emerald? I have one of them, please. What I'm actually going to do... I was looking into some things here. This flax doesn't really have a use, to be honest. We look at the uses of this thermal cultivation. It can make doormats. Works to build a culinary generator, but so do a lot of things. So it's kind of not super useful for me. So I'm going to get rid of this being the flax seeds, and we're going to go to the undead sapling. So we'll get rid of some of this flax, etc. So much of me just wants to give it to the village and have them deal with it. I've changed this up a little bit. I found that things weren't quite working well with the entangled block. So I've just popped a barrel here. It also means I can just throw things in here if I want them to go to the village as well. And as soon as I popped that in, the system spat out a whole bunch of items it was trying to send over. So not exactly sure what the problem was with it, but doing it this way has solved my problem. I've just got a couple of item transporters on the back. And then I moved the ender chest down here so I can access it better. You can see we're getting a bit some ancient leaves coming in. And you'll pop them in there. Yeah, so things are moving along pretty well in that space. So we'll need to wait just a little bit. This will create some more timber for us. And I will need to get rid of this here. And I'll need probably a 4x4 drawer. Do I have any? Doesn't look like it. Part of me wants to just put a crate under it, but that's not what I want. That would be silly. So drawer. Okay, so oak. Cool. Of course, I don't have what I need. Won't take too long. One of them, and then these things will pop this guy in there. Yep, of course it would do that. And I need to get those items out of there. And lock it. And we'll need to link it to this one. This is currently set up and linking downstairs. Good. Everything linked. Why do you not... Does this not look like it's linked? Odd there, doesn't it? Anyway, I think we're good. Okay, so that'll do its thing. Let's put these away. And as... Oh, there we go. Hello. A bit closer. We get undead logs. Ooh. I can now run them probably through here. Oh, man. Yep, okay, do it that way. All right, so a little bit sidetracked, everyone. I need a block of iron. 1 block of iron. We'll pop that in. No, not in there. In here. Doing it, see? We can make these faster as well. So let's pop this back to @evil. There are ways of speeding things up here. Props of velocity, etc. So that's doing its thing. Let's get rid of that. And I really don't know. Put it into hand slot. Nope, can. You can see I'm wearing the gauntlets or whatever they are as well. Get which one that's in. Cosmetic. In here. And the right gloves, unbreaking and XP boost. So Just trying to, you know, make myself a bit more augmented, I guess. So we got the Iron Promise Accept thing here. Cool. We're going over here, right? Okay. And make the Promise of Tenacity 2. I need a gold Promise Acceptor, which means I need this Promise of Tenacity 1. I need the bowl. I need a bowl of promises. Oh my. Let's do property. Properly. Promise of Tenacity. Can I do that? Yes. And I need you to make the gold one. So we'll get a block of gold. Do I need to upgrade you? Oh no, it goes in there. Okay, that made fair enough. Let's get a block of gold. Gold. Nice. And you can pop in there. Oh, you're not going to do your thing? Oh, 100 seconds. How much blood does it take? Okay, it's doing its thing. It's 40 buckets of blood. I do need to get a lot better blood input. That's going to take quite a bit. Okay, so if we're going for the Colossal Blood Chest, it means we need reinforced undead planks and a blood infusion core. Reinforced is just a bucket and the promise of tenacity too. So everything we need, we're working towards that promise of tenacity too. Okay, what else is in the quest line? Because we just got this one here. Gold sight and some experience. Removing enchantments and curses. Need to remove enchantments from an item you found. Maybe you want to remove a curse. Can be done using the purifier. Okay, can we make a purifier? Let's work it out. Would have sworn it would have been just there, but we'll go back to the first page. Purifier. Okay, we're going to need a dark block. Be doable. And one of these guys. Okay, there's a purifier. I'll put the gold sight away. And we'll just pop these drawers away. Okay, so we have the purifier. I'm going to work out what I can do here. Can I not? I'm not sure how the purifier works. To do this, first place at least 3 buckets worth of blood into the purifier, then throw in the item you want to remove an enchantment from. Next, add in the blook. The blook will absorb one of the enchantments from the item and convert it into a book of the enchant. Okay, well, yeah. That's cool. We'll take the things it's giving us. Right, so what do we got? Promise of Velocity. Increase the speed of evil craft machines. That just needs another iron promise acceptor. Some more bowls of promises. And we get a velocity one. And we'll work in all sorts of things. Interesting. Up here. Visit a dark temple. I think I have one of these around. I need a weather container. Let's just really quickly. I think I have one. Nope. Poison bottle. Weather container. Okay. I've got a tank 3 here. Can I combine you with one? No? Just pop it in there for now. So we've got a weather container. And I do remember seeing one of them somewhere. I thought I had done a thing to it. Apparently I'm not outside. I've got a feeling there's one nearby. Like up here somewhere or... Anyway, I'll find it and we'll take a look at that in the next short little while. Let's see how you're going. There we got the gold, the promise acceptor. Very good. We are still working towards this. So we got the gold promise acceptor. So the promise of tenacity 2 is what we're going for. This guy, as we saw, will let us do a few different things, one of which is the reinforced planks and the dark blood bricks. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to need a tier 1 bowl of promises. We need the dusted bowl of promises. So let's do that. Of them. Oh, I had a couple of them apparently. And then I think I just pop this in here. Yeah. Going for the gold promise. Needs a tier 1 bowl, that's fine. This should give us our tier 1. Now I need that speed upgrade one. Maybe I'll grab another block of iron. It would not hurt to have another speed in here. Good, I'll take that. You can do that while I wait. This one, promise of tenacity 2. Okay, and then what did we work at? We wanted this. The velocity one requires another iron, but it needs another bowl of promises. We just grab 2 of them because I'm gonna need it. We're almost done. If I pop this in here and put them in there, will it be a lot quicker? Barbarians from the northwest, everyone. Over here. Hi. We get them? Done. Where were we before they rudely interrupted us? Okay. Yeah, so we got the gold one here. Chewing through the blood. Should have. Somewhere in here. I see it, everyone. Anyone else see it? Oh, it's right there. The blood extractor. You can have that. Oh, it's leveled it right up. I only needed 1. That's where all my blood. Oops. Okay. Let us go through once. Not used up in crafting. That's interesting. Because we're going to need to run at least 4 of these through here. Go and get some more blood here. Oh, they went straight to tier 2. That's unfortunate. Because of this, I'd say. That's okay. Alright, what do we got? So this one, we get this. Some hardened blood. And nether quartz, apparently. Okay. And I want to come up through here. Not using crafting. That is interesting. Maybe we've got a few of them around now. So, one of them. It just empties it. Okay, we've got a promise of velocity, and I could probably pop that in there. That'll go a lot quicker. All right. So, working towards this colossal blood chest. Let's see what else we can do here. Need another one of these guys. Like that. All right, that's part of it. And then we needed what? Let's claim this one. I'll claim this one too. Okay. So what do we need? I need 25 reinforced undead planks. There's 4. Gonna take a moment. Let me get. I don't know why I came inside to do this. Grab some more blood. Just in here. Let's grab some more of that wood. Need 21. There. Cool. Alright, let's pop some of this stuff away. Have that. Bow. Hard blood may as well go away. Alright. We're getting through it. Ticking things off. Promise of productivity. Efficiency. That's a block of lapis. And the bowl of promises. And another iron promise acceptor. Alright, what can we do here? Vengeance Essence. As I said, I think I've got some in here. If I write Vengeance. Can I just grab that? Will it do that? Yes. Cool. Another Dark Power Gem. Okay, so this is the whole Vengeance Spirit and then spawning using this. So capturing spirits. While their essence is useful, we can also capture these spirits for later use. That sounds evil, doesn't it? Yes, it does. To become a spirit hunter, you'll need to create the Vengeance Focus first, which I've got one. This is used to freeze spirits in place, then you can place a box of eternal closure near the spirit. This will then suck the spirit in for later use, which I've got. And you saw when I did the this and narrowed it down to Evilcraft. We do have quite a few boxes of spirits here. I've even got Direwolf 20 in there apparently. So these are obviously YouTubers and other people that the mod author has decided to add in. But we've got a few Vengeance spirits in there. Let's put this away. The power gems. Okay. Very good. We've got a few more. Yeah. All right. Again, using up that this condensed blood is probably a smart move as well because I'm going to need it. We're going to be useful. We're almost at the amount of planks we need. Yeah, there's the 25. The rest of that. I don't know what you're doing. I really don't know what that was doing. Can I do this? I can. Decent amount, right? And we've got still a few of these in the... Top it up anyway. Alright, cool. So, Colossal Blood Chest, we can claim that one. More Dark Gems. Another Windmill. Alright, so to build one, you'll need to make 25 reinforced undead planks. Using these, you'll want to make a 3x3x3 hollow cube, then place a Colossal Blood Chest block to close off the multi-block structure. If done right, you'll have a massive blood chest you can now use. So 3x3x3. So, if I want to do this in this wall here, There's a reason I went 4 high before anyone says anything. Cool. So 3x3x3 hollow. Eee. That's what I call a blood chest. Sure. Let me do this. Do I have any pipes on me? Nope. Let me grab some fluid pipes and go. Oh, is it not going to connect? Oh, really? Does it only connect on top? Are you kidding? Only connect to that block. Yeah, it only connects to that block. That's fine. I'll move that to the top, whether it will connect into the top of it. Anyway, it's formed now and it's got blood in it. So again, if we put things in here, it should guess work quicker. Maybe. I mean, it's doing things. I don't know how much faster it is, but maybe I can speed it up using one of these guys. And it's there. It's usable. We can. Yeah, I think the main thing here is that we can speed it up using more of these items. All right, what do we need here? We need 33 dark blood bricks and a spirit furnace. So spirit furnace is dark blood bricks. So we need 37 of these guys. And that's just dark bricks, which needs dark... Oh my gosh. How many dark gems do we have? Dark? We got a couple. A couple of thousand. So what do I need? Like 37 of them, didn't I work out? Cool. 37. Still needs to go in the infuser. Yep. Cool. It's going to take a lot of blood. No, that... Oh yeah, wow. No, that's not what I need. Is that not what I need? Dark bricks. Oh, no, that's not what I need. I only need 4 of them. Cool. Let's get the dark bricks and not be silly about things. This one. Glad I worked that one out early enough. That'll give us... Where am I? Where am I? Yes, so that does... Oh no, it just needs dark blood bricks as well. Alright, cool. Got one thing I don't need. Let's just pop you in there. It'll be quicker. Put things away. Alright, so I'm going to continue making this here. That's going to take me a little bit of time. And we're going to come up with this spawner, I guess you call it. Box of eternal closure. This will determine the drops you'll get. So depending on what we've got, will depend on what we actually get out of this. Place the spirit furnace on one of the faces so you can interact. If you want to spawn bigger mobs, you'll need a bigger structure. Okay. So we'll probably pop this in the wall next to it. Again, I might see how we go with moving this. I don't know. Maybe I should put it here. Interact with the side of it, but see how we... No, give me that back. It's not enchanted. Awesome. One last thing before we wrap up. Let me move that to there. Let me pop back to here. Happening over in the mining dimension. One of the comments on one of the latest videos was around, now that I've got basically unlimited materials, I should be looking at maybe building a create mining apparatus. So I jumped on to the schematic website and I picked up this one, which is called 7 Moving Drills. I'll see if I can get a link and drop it in the description for this video, but all I've done is pop down the schematic cannon and started feeding all the materials to it. Now this one needed quite a few materials. The schematic cannon has this spot here where you can put a book or a clipboard or whatever up in here, and it will actually give you a list of everything that's required. Now I've put this through a couple of times as this thing's been built. Now you can see there's quite a few mining drills here. It's somewhere in the region of from memory. Oh, actually, let's open the book. It should tell us. No, it doesn't tell us anymore. It was somewhere in the region of a couple of thousand. So I built quite a few of them. I'm also going to need quite a few more brass casing, gear shifts. This is everything that I need for it to build. And I literally just drop it in the chest when it requires it, because it's at the moment it wants brass, these things, the brass casings. And it's just running through. I've actually told my system at home, we've already made all the brass casings that I require, a couple of thousand, 2100 or something. They're already made. So they will work through here and continue placing. And once it wants the next level, it will ask for another material. And I'll supply that and it'll continue building. This is going to take a few episodes to build. Because it doesn't stay loaded either. Every time I drop back over here, you can see I've still got 1.6k. So I can come over here and drop a few of these in here, and it'll run for basically that row, and then it'll stop just because of loading. I could probably go and chunk load the whole area maybe, and it might work, but I haven't got that far yet. But I do want to see that running, and again, go to the create schematics website is quite fantastic. There's a lot of people putting some really good stuff up there. This is just one I wanted to sort of give it a bash and see how it comes out. And you can tell it's going to provide a lot of material because it's so big. When I put it down, I've put it on the edge of a chunk, so hopefully we should just take out a whole chunk in one hit. But yeah, it's quite large, and it's going to run on windmills. And what I might end up doing is you can see in the recipe there, open that cannon. See in the recipe there, it wants the vault, the item vaults. I may end up just swapping that out for like an ender chest or something, so it can just literally run and output. Problem is, the ender chests at the moment seem to be having a few small issues keeping up, and then they do what this thing's just done, which is bug out saying no, not enough room or no usable storage, and I have to come in here and kind of break it. And I tend to just put another one down and see if this one will work. Hopefully that one works, because that one's infused. This one's not. But yeah, and then it'll do its thing again. But it seems to be when I load in, it's a little bit buggy. But yeah, so this will, as I said, take a little bit of time to build this. So we'll keep checking back on that over the next couple of episodes. And once it's ready to go, we'll do a bit of an initial start. Again, it's the first time I've used the schematic cannons, first time I've used create schematics. So for me, it's a learning experience as well, and making sure I do everything correctly based on what the people say on the website. So yes. So I'll continue working through this. I'll get all the things required for the mob farm here. I'll probably make a couple more things here. Gives you a speed boost, an effortless ring. I don't know if I need it, but whatever. And then we'll work through, because we do need this. We need the rejuvenated flesh. Either with the flesh of players or werewolves, you can create an infinite food source using the power of Garmonbosia, I guess. Cool. This one. Use a blood infuser to create carbon. This stuff. Materialize vengeance essence. Okay. And I'm guessing, yeah, it requires the promised tenacity 3, which is diamond promise, except 160 buckets of blood. I need more blood. I need a lot more. So whether or not I make a tree farm, maybe. Don't know if there's a way of extracting from the undead logs. It'd be an interesting thing to check into. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Leave your comments down below. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.